Hey, Dope here from Kingdom 110, and I finally just made it to Stronghold 35. Spent a bunch of speed ups getting all my troops up to tier 11, and yeah, very excited about it. Learned a lot of things along the way, and I just wanted to share some of those learnings and hopefully help some people not make the mistakes that I did. And yeah, one of the things that I found the most challenging was figuring out if I had enough badges and resources. So what I did is I went and made a Google Sheet that just kind of helped me out with that. So this is going to be downloadable at the bottom in the description of this video. So just when you click the link, it'll give you read-only access or view-only access. Then just go File, make a copy, and that'll get you your own version of this. So let me just run through how you use this. So this gives you from Stronghold 30 to 35. So the first tab is just the badges, aristocrat badges. And then the second tab is resources, so grain, obsidian, stone, and silver. So what this does is tells you for level 31 to 35 how many badges you need, and then over here it gives you the total. How you use this is as you go through each of the levels, you just zero out whatever you've used. So for example, if you had your stronghold gone to you on stronghold 32 and your troop buildings were all on 31, you would do 0, 0. You just zero all of these out and zero out the stronghold 32, and that'll tell you how many badges you've got left over there. And then the other thing that this there's how many badges, sorry, that you need. And the other thing is that if you've put in here how many of each of these things you have in your inventory, then that will give you a total of the number of badges. I think a good plan to do is to use all of your packs for aristocrat badges. If you can get resources in different ways. One of them is through farming, farming and doing the events on your farms can really give you a lot of resources, but there's not a lot of ways to get badges. So my suggestion is to try find other ways to get resources and use your packs, your chests, to get badges. So for example, how this sheet works is any of the blue cells is where you go and input values. So if I were to say I have 93 aristocrat badges, I have 25 challenge resource packs, I have 100 aristocrat badges, and then I have 250 market badges. That'll let me know that all of that works out to 1,468 aristocrat badges. So I would then need to get another 7,952 in order to upgrade all of my buildings. Some people prefer to do their buildings one at a time, get their stronghold up and then do their buildings one at a time. You could just go and zero out the buildings that you're not interested in. For example, if you don't want to do foundry, you want to just focus on the other three first, you can just go zero that out. Update that number over there. Okay, so that's the aristocrat badge section. The other one is your using the resources that you need. So if you go and look in your inventory, these are separated out into the items that you have in your inventory. So it's like grain comes in 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, and so on and so forth. How this works is you can go into your inventory like this. So I have 1,000 pieces of grain, I have 260,000.62. So I go 620, and then what that'll do is that'll automatically update this number over here and let me know how much more I still need to get, and you just go do that. So then 3,000, I have 564. And yeah, you can do that for the rest of these, and it'll tell you basically how much grain you have in your inventory. Usually you try and do these things one at a time, and then maybe to get from 34 to 35 you try and do it all in one big jump. Yeah, and then it basically works exactly the same for obsidian, stone, and silver. Just come in and fill in the amount of each of these items you have in your inventory, and then that'll tell you how much you have in total. Okay, awesome. I hope this has helped someone. Yeah, let me know if there's any changes you'd like to the sheet or any other videos you'd like to see. Duh.